W with M-R-M-I-K-E.
Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mike. We are going to draw a dump truck today. Let's take a look at this dump truck. This looks like a pretty complicated dump truck, but I know that all of my friends can draw this. We are going to use some basic lines and shapes to create this dump truck. All we need to create this is a circle, an arc, a square, a triangle, and a line. That's it. That's all we need to create this complex drawing. Let's see how it all fits together. Are you ready? Let's take a look here. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the wheels. The wheels are going to be right here. So we're going to need two large circles, and they're going to be on a flat road. So we will start a line. The line will go all the way across the page. And then we'll add two large circles for the wheels. One, two. Now I want these circles to be thick, the outside line. So I'm going to go trace over this again to make sure that I have a nice thick line around it. So let's see, and if you want to get a thick line on using a marker, with this marker you can easily just tilt your marker like this and it makes a thicker line. If you want a thin line, you hold it straight up. So I'm going to make a nice thick line all the way around. Okay, and then do the back one just like this. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, next I'm going to connect a line between these two circles. That'll be the bottom part of the dump truck. And then on the inside of each circle, I'm going to make two more circles. Watch this. One right here, and then a smaller one right here. And then over here I'll do the same thing. One right here, and the smaller one right in the middle there. Okay, so now it kind of looks like somebody with glasses is looking over like a wall or something. They're looking at you. Okay, next we are going to make the wheel well in the front. So that will be a series of three lines. We'll make an angled line here, and then we'll make a straight line across, and then another angled line down. And then we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to have a little bit of a distance between it. So let's do a straight line here and a straight line here. And then we'll connect up here. We'll do those three lines again. One up at an angle, one across, and then another line down. And now we have a wheel well that is above this wheel. Next, we're going to create a triangle right here for the front of the dump truck. So let's go down, up, and over. And there's our triangle in the front. Next, we'll do a square, and the square is where the cab will be. That's where the driver sits. So let's put a square here, up, over, down, and over. And the square has, each side of the square is the same length, okay? So that's a square, and then we're gonna put another square, but not in the middle. We're gonna put it off to the side. So watch this, we'll put another square here, and that will be the window of the cab. And if you want, you can put a little driver in here with the steering wheel. Okay, next we're going to do another series of lines that are going to create the big bucket to hold all of the dump truck stuff, all the dirt and all the trash or whatever goes inside the dump truck. Rocks, maybe a bunch of pizza. Okay, so right here we're going to do a short line here, and then we will do a longer line right above the cab, and then we're going to have a line going down at an angle over to here. I'm going to stop right about there, okay? So let's go down on an angle, and let's stop right about there. Then we're going to go up at an angle here. This looks good. And now we're going to go down at another angle and go to the wheel. So from here to here. And I know this doesn't look like much of a dump truck yet, but just wait, we're going to get there. Okay, so we have to finish the top bucket part. So let's go across with a line here, and it's going to extend past this. So we'll keep going, and then we're going to stop right about there. And if you need to go over your line again, that's fine. Okay, and now I'm going to go down at another angle. I'm going to match this angle and go down parallel to that. So these are the same distance away from each other all the way across. Okay, and I'll stop right about there. This is about the halfway point between this line and this line. So this is about the halfway point. And then we'll go from here, we're going to go up on an angle up to here. So we'll go up another line here and then stop. Okay, now I'm going to go down on an angle, another line, and then I'm going to have another line, a short line here. Okay, it doesn't have to match up right there. That's good. If it just goes across and is right there, because now we're going to go up again. Here's another line here, and we're making another parallel line, a series of parallel lines to match this shape. So watch, we'll do another one here, and now this one is going to connect all the way to the top. Go. Look at that. Now that's starting to look like a dump truck. Okay, now we're going to do some details. We're going to add some more lines right here. So we're going to follow where this line is, and we're going to leave a little bit of a gap, and we'll draw a line on an angle here and leave a gap, and we'll keep doing that all the way up the bucket area. There we go. Just up like that. Okay, and then we're going to add in our dirt. Now our dirt is going to be a bunch of arcs to create the dirt pile. So you can start over here and you can just add an arc, and we're going to vary the size of the arcs. So there's going to be some that are medium, some that are small, and some that are large, and we can just keep going over and over again. Large and small, just like this. Okay, and now we have dirt inside the dump truck. We can add some circles, small circles in to show some rocks and other clumps of dirt inside this pile of dirt, just for some details. And then we're going to also add some details to the tires. We're going to make it look a little bit like there's treads. We're going to add short lines that go all the way around the outside of the wheels. Just like that. They should all point toward the center of the circle. Just like that. Okay, and if your lines don't match up perfect, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We have lots of details in here, and this looks like a nice dump truck. Okay, I'm going to add in a line right here. Okay, and then another line here. There we go. And now we have a dump truck. What does your dump truck look like? Are you going to color your dump truck? What color are you going to make it? Thanks so much for drawing with me today. I'll see you next time.
For this and other episodes, drawing lessons, activities, and books, please visit drawwithmrmike.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Draw with Mr. Mike channel on YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. D-R-A-W with M-R-M-I-K-E.